A lot of you guys may not have known that I've had this car for about 2 years, been building it here in the works, and it was pretty much almost done, but it looks like we have some Coyote fever here at the shop. So let's get into today's video. Got the 73 Bronco here, getting it wet sanded right now. We're gonna get ready to put some Shelby style stripes. This is gonna be my Shelby tribute Bronco. So I got a 351 Cleveland in this thing with Edelbrock aluminum heads, and it's already been painted more brighter white. It's been a while, it's been sitting for a while. It's not coming to mind right now, but right now I'm just doing 800 wet in the bucket. We're gonna go ahead and wet sand this thing right now as I'm doing. So this upcoming week, I'm hoping to put the stripes on the fender, the rocker, and the quarter. And it's gonna be a little bit more of a metallic, like kind of almost like a candy blue that is gonna match my roll cage and the stripes and stuff like that. The stripes are gonna go into the dash, on this hood, and on the bumpers. And I got some custom bumpers for this thing too, so it's gonna look pretty nice. So I'm pretty excited about it. So right now I'm just gonna keep going, wet sand the rest of the Bronco. And that way this upcoming week, hopefully we can get this thing in the booth and get me kind of motivated. This thing's been sitting for a while, and I've just had it kind of sitting through, I don't even know, it's probably been like 6 months, maybe even up to a year. I've lost track of time. We've been so busy here at the shop that we haven't really had any chance to work on my own stuff. So here it's Saturday, right before New Year's, getting a little bit of R&R time, so just came in here and just get my hands wet and wet sand this thing down. So gonna go ahead and finish this up, and hopefully next time you see this, it's in the booth getting ready for paint. All right guys, so this thing's pretty much all wrapped up for today. Got a little ding that somebody left on here for me, so gotta block that out here. I'll block that out Monday. Got a little bit of a clear run that was left on there from when it was painted, so I gotta go ahead and hit that with a razor blade to take care of that. But the rest of it, it's pretty much sanded. The only thing that's left is the shiny spots, so you can see. So any of the shiny spots is clear that has not been sanded. Again, so what we're trying to do is we're not really gonna lay paint unless it needs some areas, like in those areas that it's primered. So those areas are gonna need a little bit of paint. Everything is already painted, so we're just gonna do a little bit of blending. So we're gonna shoot a little bit of base here, because here I had a hole for a mirror, but it was not in the right position. So I had to weld that, bondo it, primer it. Now we're just gonna do a little bit of spots here. So spot here, spot there. And then the last thing is gonna be doing the stripes. So pretty much what we're gonna do is the wet sanding, take care of all the little wet sanding areas that you can see. So right here you kind of see it. So you see that little gloss right there, that's a little bit of sanding that needs to get done, but for the most part it's all done. And I also have a dash and a tailgate that needs to get done, as well as the bumpers. So pretty much it for the prepping for today. I'm gonna call it quits, and Monday we'll check back with you guys and see how it is, and hopefully get this thing painted before the new year. So here's a little once over. We usually go for Modelos, but
it's a bad day.
Yeah, that's all I had. All right guys, so just going over the final details now. Today I think we're gonna have it in the booth, and we're gonna be spraying the grill area. Other than that, we should be pretty much ready to go. Okay, so we had to do a lot of masking. Masked up middle tailgate section and the grill, so we can shoot the grill first, and then we can shoot the rear section. Then we're gonna unmask the plastic, and we are gonna lay down the stripes. So it's a lot of work, but we got done. So now it's time to clean up this booth and get this thing ready. Okay, we're in the booth right now. We're gonna start masking up for all the stripes. So it's gonna have side stripes, hood stripe right here on the window frame, and on the tailgate. Stripe is gonna stop right here at the silver, and then continue on to the bumper. It's gonna look really nice, but obviously we have to wait and see. So here is the first pass of blue, so you can see where the letters are gonna go and the stripes. This color is very transparent, as you can see. So, you know, last night I got kind of late, so we just put one pass down. We're gonna go ahead and do the hood and the trunk stripes. And then after that, we'll go ahead and lay another coat over everything. Mask up the blue, shoot a little bit of the white where we have to do some repair work. Small dent that came up, a little burn through right here, right there, on the door. And then wait for that to dry, tack cloth everything, and then shoot a coat of clear over everything. That's what we gotta do right now. Okay, and finally we are doing the final mask off for the stripes. So the side stripes have already been shot. Now it's just the hood and tailgates and the bumpers. So kind of cool how I finish off the stripes in between the tow hitch. So finally stripes are getting done on the hood and tailgate. All right, so we finally got the end of the stripe. Ooh, let's see that off, dude. It looks like. Richard, if we were to charge a customer for this type of paint job, not even the restoration of the bodywork, just this type of paint job, what would we charge?
$1,000 to go ahead and get this thing right.
Just 1,000 only? That's cheap.
Well, I've only got 7. Deal.
I was thinking more like freaking 10 grand for this. All right, it's looking good. All right, I'm really excited, man. Finally seeing this thing come into fruition. It's really exciting. Got the stripes on everywhere. Now it's time to mask off the stripes and go ahead and shoot some white where needed and clear this thing. And I'm betting it's gonna look like $1 million bucks. So super excited. There she is, fully cleared. Oh man, this thing came out super clean. I can't wait to see the blue in the sun. That blue is a custom mix that actually started as a Jaguar color. So just like the title of the video says, we're gonna be swapping a 2013 Coyote motor out of a Ford F-150 into my 1973 Ford Bronco. I got super lucky. I was able to locate this 5.0 out of a 2013 Ford F-150 with only 15,000 miles. I got the 6R80 automatic transmission, 4x4 compatible. Right now what we're gonna do is talk about everything that we're gonna need, kind of show you around the Bronco, kind of show you where it's at right now, and pretty much get into finishing this thing. There's not a lot left. It was a project that I was kind of like full throttle in, and then I kind of ran out of the money for a while, and it just sat for a while. And here it is, guys. It's a pretty nice car. It's just been sitting for at least a year. I don't know why I did that. I probably bought and sold a couple cars in the meantime. As far as paint goes, the car is pretty much already done, besides a scratch that I found on it. Oh my god. But other than that, this thing is pretty nice. We went ahead and went with the Ford white, and I actually painted in those GT350 stripes, painted the cage to match, and carried the stripes all the way through these metal fab bumpers. These bumpers are from Protofab. It took about 8 weeks to build, but I'm really happy with how the Bronco is sitting right now. So now the only thing left is to finish this swap. Now this thing already has a really beefy Ford 351 in it with Edelbrock aluminum heads, and that was the route that I was gonna go ahead to get this car finished. But since you guys have seen, we have a Coyote build in the works, and it kind of just got me in my feelings, and I wanted to go ahead and complete my Bronco with a Coyote build. So that's what we're gonna do. So this is where she sits now, guys. We still need to get a couple parts together. I just got some parts that I'm going to show you here right now. Also going to need, on top of that, Power by the Hour makes power pack for this thing. So I'm going to need something like that to control all the ECU slash tranny and stuff like that. I'm also going to want to go with the setup disc brake kit for the front and rear. Probably something a little bit nicer, maybe Willwood, I'm thinking. Wheels and tires, and we're also gonna do a custom leather interior. This has been one of my longest builds that I've had to date, and I really want to make this thing real nice, real special, and just kind of be very well rounded build, very nice build. So I'm gonna show you some of the parts that just came in right now. So in this box from BC Broncos, they are the Coyote motor mounts. So see what these look like. Oh, so this looks like this is the transmission cross member. This thing is super hefty. That is also considered a weapon in the state of California. This thing is very beefy. Nice product, guys. I really like it. These are the motor mounts. So the super cool thing about these motor mounts is that supposedly, they bolt right up. So it's supposed to bolt up to the existing holes on the frame. And you know, you use these mounts right here that comes with all its own bolts and everything like that. So literally it should be a bolt up. I mean, that's all I have for right now, guys. Still need to get stuff at like the power pack from Power by the Hour. We still need to get really thick disc brake kits, and you know, we still have odds and ends that need to go in, and I'm gonna take you through the whole swap so that way you guys ever want to swap your Bronco, you know what to do. After it's all swapped, we're gonna go ahead and finish with the interior. Maybe do something kind of custom like this. What do you guys think? Kind of a little Burberry, and maybe finish that off with some nice wheels, huh? Now this is for another project, but I'm gonna give you guys a sneak peek because you guys have held on to the end of the video. But how cool would it be to throw these on there, huh? Some nice off-road bulk T37s. That would look pretty sick on a Bronco, but I might have to just test fit these on the Bronco as well. That's gonna wrap up our video today. Thank you guys so much for sticking it all the way through to the end of the video. A little bit of a long one today, but I wanted to show you guys everything that, you know, where this thing has started to where it's at right now and how far we still need to go. You know, this thing has no interior. It's gonna need full interior. Still gotta do the whole swap, right? That's a whole job in itself. Interior, audio, disc brake setups. Thing needs to get polished out now, and gotta pick wheels and stuff like that. We still got a lot to go, but my ultimate goal, guys, is to take you guys along for the ride, take this thing to auction block like Barrett Jackson, and that would be so cool. Imagine you guys seeing this thing, you know, get built, and then, you know, take you guys to Las Vegas, where I would probably go and take it to Barrett Jackson, and seeing what this thing would go for at a big auction like that. Who knows? That would be my dream, to this thing cross across the line. That's 6 figures. That would be super dope, man. Would make literally a lifetime. But anyways, I've digressed. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe and notification buttons, because along with this Bronco build, we got the fastback that's coming up as soon as possible. Got the M3 that's going to get updated here soon, and we got the Datsun and the twin turbo Camaro that are still going to get plenty of airtime here on the channel. Well, again, thank you guys here at SOS Customs. We got you covered. Peace.